3 raises to 150.
700.
5 raises to
Are you serious?
6 and
So I
7.
think if you play the
Big Dag Chaz, this is just pocket pair after pocket pair.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like
it
people
would be,
crazy, gonna.
yeah, it would drive the action a lot
Yeah.
more probably, if I had to guess.
And it's gonna, yeah.
Xuan's going to give some action. Says you can't have it every time. Or can you? 6 in the window, but she's going to need some further assistance. As the overpair here is good. And the C-bet comes in. Down bet to 500. Xuan going to keep him honest for another street at a minimum. There is the 7.
Oh, my goodness.
2 pair. 8-9 straight available. Flush draws. But there's no exit here for King. Don't see how Chaz can get away. Xuan puts in, I believe that's 1,500. Or were there 2 yellows on board there? That could be full pot worth.
Yeah, I think she bet 2,500.
Yeah, that's what Lauren has said, 2,500, setting up for that river jam. Chaz quickly makes the call. Looking for a 10-3 or king. Xuan with the check mark. Does not get counterfeited. Shouldn't be too worried about a 5 here, so she'll likely send it all in.
Big Dag Chaz is in the small blind, though.
Yeah, but he 3-bet large free. Maybe you could have some ace-5 suiteds. More likely the overpairs. Pocket 10 as played, not unlikely.
Go ahead.
So you're targeting hands like you're like jacks, queens, kings, aces that you have beat, and she rips it.
There you go. Now let's see what Big Dag Chaz does.
It's going to eye her up a little bit. No Xuan is capable of doing this with air. And if we're Chaz here, what are we losing to as play? We're losing to all the sets. Xuan could have all the sets. She could have pocket 5s. She could have a hand here like ace 10. Ace 10 suited.
Big Dag Chaz up 33 grand. If he makes this call, it's about 10 grand out of his stack. It'd be a 20K pot. 21K.
I have 2 kings.
He has not played too many hands against Xuan tonight. What do you think, chat? One of he calls, 2 of he folds. Big Dag Chaz usually makes quick decisions. Not often seen in the blender.
Plenty of hands have him beat. Neither player with their nit button. We've been playing the nit game all afternoon. Xuan just got stacked in orbit ago. Does she want to get stacked again? Unlikely.
He's going to make the call. Oh, he folds.
Tough spot.
Wow.
An outstanding laydown there from the BDC.
It's too bad. That's a 4 river. The different river he call more often.
You think it's baffled?
It, definitely there could be some bluffs.
I'm 90% sure that was.
90%. Holy shit.
Based on Andrew's live rate, it
You'll
would
give me,
be
you'll give me odds on a bet?
Yeah, give me
Really?
odds on it.
Well, if you're 90%, you would give
very
us
good
odds.
bluff. If it's a bluff.
Lodge Card Club's signature series is back starting in February 2025 with over $2.5 million in guarantees. Get the details in the description below.
Dylan, it's on you.
7 folds. Raise to 200.
Wow, what a gamble.
That
Holy
boy
shit.
reach.
That boy's good for the
That
game.
boy's good for the game.
Man, joke's on you guys, dude. It's the fucking nuts, probably.
3 folds. 4 folds. 5 folds.
Race.
Rude.
Awkward.
Yeah, 3 bets to 600 with ace-9 offsuit. And Dylan makes the call. And there's the king for Dylan.
Bet. 4. Call. Bet 1,000. Raise to 3,000.
You play tomorrow as well?
And the day after.
You play tomorrow too?
No.
Okay. I will.
You as well?
No.
2 pair for Dylan and the check mark. Yeah.
There's not
2,000 to call
there's no strong games in Switzerland.
with just ace high.
So,
Yeah.
and it's quite far.
I'm surprised Brazil doesn't have any. Like,
It doesn't?
Because, yeah, there's so many Brazilian players, right?
Yeah.
It's,
It should have.
I think they have like one of the largest market shares out of all online poker, right?
The city I'm from has nice poker room, but now somehow they just play this 5 cards.
PLO.
Yeah.
5
What
cards.
city is
Eagle.
that? What city is that?
Curitiba. It's in the south.
The only other female poker player from Brazil. Do you know Vivian?
No.
Vivi Saliba? Pretty well known, but yeah, she always talks about it.
Makes the call.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a
Drawn dead.
Brazilian tour stops now, right?
Heart gets there. Nobody with hearts in their hand.
You don't play tournament at all.
No. It's
Yeah, quickly checks.
Where are the best?
just cash games.
Oh.
I think,
And there's the all-in.
So annoying.
Maybe I run to Washington now.
Yeah, Yaya in no man's land here. Even loses to some of the bluffs. That's the problem. Thinks Dylan is light. He's not. And Yaya always trying to find the thinnest of margins. And sometimes it gets him into trouble. Was making a good comeback, but needs to lay it down. Trying to thinking of a hand here that he could beat. As we get a good shot at the skull tattoo on the forearm. What are we beating? Queen 10? That's it? Only beating Queen 10. That might take a line like this. Doesn't even have a heart, so losing to the backdoor flush draws that got there. Any pair. Ace queen that might want to be bluffing here has you beat. Beating one hand.
I don't know. I'm taking it wrong. Really, I'm just worried about you having a flush. That's it. All right. Oh, you call clock.
He wants to call clock on himself.
It's not a tournament.
Call.
Wow.
Makes the call.
What?
18.1 going over to Dylan as that's definitely a head scratcher.
He has me covered.
Yeah, he's got it.
Skull, I mean, that one I don't understand.
2 raises to 3. 3 folds. 4 folds. 5 calls. 6 calls.
All in.
7 goes on.
All in
Spot.
from Magic Mo, trying to get rid of his knit button. And force Big Daddy Chaz to lose the knit game.
On.
But Big Daddy Chaz goes all in. So we will have an end of the knit game right here.
Queen 5.
Unless there's a chop.
You're right, tough spot.
They're going to rip it one time for the knit game.
Hey, yeah.
Good.
All spades, nobody in. 2 pair for Magic Mo.